All right, what's good, VGC Nation? It's your boy Flo with another episode of the Draft League that we're in. All right, today we're versing Dylan. Right, I'm probably stitch or probably have in the before this video, um, kind of an understanding the breakdown of the team of why I brought what. Right, looking at this team, I kind of need a lot of necessities. And basically, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now. Let's get into it. This week, this is week 4, I believe. We're versing Dylan, the alter ego. Um, right now, you see his team on the right hand side. He running Cresselia, Dragapult, Alamamola, Zorod, Mudsdale, Tatsuguri, right? Charizard and Magneton. Okay, the Tatsuguri is hard to pronounce for me, but anyways, starting off right, this is what I'm bringing. This is why I'm bringing what I'm bringing. So off of his team, for first glance, I see not many Pokemon that could take a special attack. You know, Cresselia is the only decent special tank that can take a special attack, period. You got Magneton that could possibly take a fairy special attack, but not when it specs. So, with that being said, that's why I bought Florges. Florges being the MVP right now. Like, and that's what I'm hoping for. And I brought Trick. Oh, I brought Trick again with Florges, just in case I run into things like let's say Dragapult setup. Shoot, just in any case scenario, Trick is always good to have when you have Cresselia as an opponent. I made sure that she was fast enough. This is why I'm running speed EVs 252, so I can outspeed that Cresselia, because Cresselia is a threat in the OU meta right now. Cresselia right now runs this thing where it turns Terra Poison. It uses stored power. It uses Lunar Dance, which heals itself and also from all the stats, so it can be toxic along with it being Terra Poison. So yeah, it can't be toxic. And then on top of that, it runs Dazzling Gleam. Sometimes I think it has Moonblast also as an option, and then Calm Mind. So it spams Calm Mind. It uses stored power. It's a threat, and especially with Levitate and it's a Terra Poison, so you can't hit it hard enough, right? Especially with the max defense, it's just too fucking bulky. So before it tears, I'm gonna have Moonblast, Specs Moonblast on Florges, right? If it ever does decide to Calm Mind, that's why I have Gold Dingo in the back pocket. Choice Scarf. Gold Dingo in the back pocket against a Cresselia is key. It's very, very important. This trick is very necessary to me. Because Cresselia is the biggest threat on his team against my personal team, and it's the biggest threat. Dragapult being next, that's why it's Scarf instead of Specs. Dragapult, I can outspeed Dragapult. Dragapult's max speed is around 421. I think the most is 427 maybe, and he clearly exceeds that with the 1.5 boost. Pretty sure he's sitting at like 430 something, or a little bit above. It's not that drastic of a like, let's be real, it's not that high. Okay, I brought Electrode. To handle things like let's say if I don't want to lead off with Dragapult. I mean, if he doesn't want to lead off with Dragapult, if I feel like he's not gonna lead off with Dragapult, right? I have Electrode to come in and basically speed control the whole entire game. With 438 speed, he's outspeeding Dragapult, who's not Scarf. I mean, who runs Scarf Dragapult? Let's be real. But even if he does bring in Dragapult against my Electro, who is basically my potential lead-off Pokemon, I have Foul Play. So Foul Play, regardless of if it's special attacking or physical attacking, this Dragapult will take at least 78 damage. 78% damage. That Dragapult is almost dead. That's not even enough to sub, and that's what I got him for. So he's a sacrificial lamb at this point for Dragapult and Dragapult only. And in the backup, if Dragapult doesn't decide to just destroy me as a Electrode, want to disrespect me and D-dance or something like that, I mean that's cool. He can live, he can survive, and I can also bring in Dundozo, who has Zen Headbutt Body Press. Dundozo, if he's not the D Dance variant and he just wants to protect or a failed sub, I also have other things in back of like Scarf Goldingo who can finish the job. I have Florges who can tank a hit and finish the job. But anyways, Volt Switch is also obviously for things like Alamomola, well, not Mudsdale, Charizard, Magneton, so I don't have to stay in against it, and just a great pivot move to have. That's why I chose it over running. And the Life Orb is key because Life Orb actually boosts this foul play enough to do enough damage where it can't sub on me, and Dragapult can't sub on me on switch in nor on the turn one. That's why I have it. Next, I kind of already explained Goldingo. Goldingo is here with max speed, not max attack, but 252 attack, trick, make it rain, shadow wall, focus blast. Focus blast is specifically for Magneton, just in case they bring that. I see Magneton being my biggest issue if so happen that my Clodsire does decide to get KO'd or critted. Clodsire might not make it this game, let's be real. But make it rain, Shadow Ball is a nice move to have, but the problem is Zoroark, right? That's the problem so far. Zoroark is the problem because I got a bunch of attackers who do a lot of things, but Zoroark with that damn power whip and what's it called, Dark Loretta, whatever. So that's why we brought Talonflame, the GOAT, the legend, the myth. Talonflame sitting here with enough speed EVs to actually outspeed Zoroark. He has enough defense to tank any hit, regardless of being bulk up, anything. He has Air Slash to kind of whittle him down, get flinches here and there. That's why we outspeed him. And U-turn is key because a Grass Dart type does not Light Bug type moves. No sir, they do not. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm running on that. That's specifically what Talonflame is for. If he doesn't bring Zoroark, then Talonflame could potentially be used against Mudsdale. I might bring him in against Mudsdale and scout out for a rock type move like Stone Edge or Rock Slide potentially. Even though Mudsdale can sort of kind of sweep my team, it's gonna be hard for him to do so, especially with Dundozo in the back and Goldingo there. So anyways, next is Clodsire. Obviously I'm bringing Clodsire for things. Unfortunately, this is recorded after the match, right? So unfortunately I left unaware on there, but I didn't intend to run unaware. I intended to run Water Absorb Clodsire, right? And I intended to only get a Stealth Rocks. I got Rock Tomb because his Dragapult could easily switch in on me and try to D-dance or disable, whatever what Dragapults do, along with Charizard also. Rock Tomb was very necessary, in my opinion, slowing his team down just a little bit, putting them on my level of speed, right? Earthquake, obviously, handling Magneton, because that's really what he was gonna be put here for, to handle Magneton, get a rocks, period. I wanted to bring Water Absorb, but you'll see in the battle soon why I almost lost this match, or why I was about to lose this match because of Water Absorb. I want to blame it on Water Absorb not being there, but clearly that's just my fault for not seeing that out earlier. And then last but not least, the GOAT, the legend, the fat man himself, Dundozo. He is the best Pokemon in my opinion in the meta when it comes to bulk. He tanks all these attackers. These physical attackers hate him. He's a criminal. He should be jailed. He should be 6'9" right now. Like he should be put on trial, bro. Like he's just a monster. I brought Zen Headbutt, right? Just for the Cresselia. The stored power Cresselia scares me too much because it threatens my team drastically, right? That's why I brought Zen Headbutt. I about Curse, in order to get that set up, because just in case he brings too many physical attackers now, just in case he brings too many physical attackers, yeah. But anyways, protect, um, clearly to get my leftovers over, because he's just a fucking tank of a monster. Body press, body press. I probably shouldn't bring this, but I'm thinking about a scenario where Zorod comes in and then goes for like a power whip or something, and I could potentially Terra Psychic. So Terra Psychic is specifically for Cresselia also. Um, I'm trying to take as little damage from stored power as I possibly can, while dishing out enough damage to KO Cresselia. That's what Curse the Zen Headbutt. That's what that's for. The protect. We're trying to demolish this Cresselia because that's the biggest threat on this team so far. We have Pokemon that outspeeds Dragapult and KOs it. Shadow Ball Goldingo KOs Dragapult easily, simply. Electrod does at least 78% to Dragapult, because that's what we know for sure he's gonna bring. Dragapult can't do much against Florges, obviously. Um, I probably should put more bulk into him, but I'm not, because I need that speed simply for Cresselia. Cresselia is the biggest issue in my opinion, right? And then Talonflame, Clodsire. Clodsire, you will see in the video, like I said a second ago, you will see in the clip, the battle, why Water Absorb was way more important than Unaware. And it really almost lost. So he brought everything I wasn't expecting him to bring, other than the Dragapult, right? Um, Dragapult being the biggest threat on this team. Once I get rid of Dragapult, everything kind of gets destroyed from here on out. He also had got hindered in this battle. So two of his Pokemon have one black sludge and two a toxic orb. I don't know which Pokemon have it, so we kind of got to figure that out. They selected for us which ones does, and yeah. Um, so what I'm looking at either obviously a Dragapult lead or a Samurai lead, which I have Electrode simply for that. What Electrode does is he comes in, he either foul plays immediately, doing about 78% to Dragapult, or he volt switches on the Samurai, scouting for Scarf and potentially breaking the sash. Um, but first we have to send the link. Oh, well, anyways, let's get this started. He led off with the Samurai. I could protect first to kind of scout out what he has. Maybe he goes straight for the Ceaseless Edge, or he switches. Who knows? If he switches out into like Magnezone, that would be dope. He goes straight for the Ceaseless Edge. Okay, so he's the Sash. He's Sash variant. I'm gonna use Dundozo here. Should I use Dundozo? Well, he didn't bring what's her name, so I'm kind of cool with it. I should have went out into Florges, but I didn't want to take that Ceaseless Edge. I really want to use Talonflame here because really, really that's what is needed at this point. He went for taunt. Interesting. If he brings out Dragapult, I immediately switch out into Florges. He might go out in Magneton here. Yes, he went on the Magneton here. So we're gonna switch. Uh Magneton also isn't the one with Magneton might have Toxic Orb, possibly. I'm gonna get up my Steel Rocks. I thought he would have brought Charizard on this team, especially Cresselia, which I'm kind of really shocked he didn't bring Cress. Um, I don't know what this thing does. It just carries Whirlpool and things like that. Oh, I brought Unaware. No, I brought Unaware. This was supposed to be. This was supposed to be the other variant. This was supposed to be the other variant. That's rough. I brought Unaware by accident. Holy shit. I don't think I get out of this. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Does Whirlpool break off? Does Whirlpool break off? Hello? Whirlpool doesn't break off. This was supposed to be water absorbed. That's unfortunate. All right, boom. Okay, we broke off of that. We got to get out of here. That's mandatory. We got to get up out. Um, yeah, I'm gonna lead seed here. If he brings out Dragapult, that's great because I can get rid of that. Switching to Dragapult, please. Mudsdale. That's a wild play here. Mudsdale on me? That's crazy. I'm so upset that Quasar is not what I wanted him to be. That's annoying. That's really annoying. What does he have? Iron defense, heavy slam. Holy shit. Well, we know this thing is a chilling water stall, so I have to switch out into my body press here. U-turn for the chilling water. I think I do that and I think I go into U, and then Moonblast. I honestly want to trick because I feel like Wish is more important at this point. Yeah, I'm a tricker. Yeah, because he's annoying. This thing's annoying. In my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account. All right, all right, all right. He went for the chilling water. I just wish again. Here I'm Moonblast because this thing doesn't take any special attack very well. This is one of the safest Moonblasts I could go for. That did so much damage here. Actually, I might wish again on the switch out into what? Oh, he got Black Sludge. Okay, so this was the one that was Black Sludge. I'm thinking that this was the Toxic or Dragapult was. 6, 7, 8 shooters. Ready to gun them down. Ready to gun you down. I hate that it's not water absorbed. Like I thought I had perfected this team, did everything I needed to do to fix it correctly, and I did that. This team should be way easier than what it is, to be honest. Water absorb actually destroys this so swiftly. So swiftly. I don't. Is this toxic orb? Streets raised me. I'm a whole bastard. He has an earthquake. Heavy slam. Okay. 21. Okay. 21. Big full well member. From here, I think I just spam Shadow Blast and win the game. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh shit. GG's. All right. Well, that's it for this week's draft. I kind of semi already been getting prepped for the next draft, next week's draft, because my opponent kind of took a little too long for me. I usually get this done pretty quickly. But anyways, with that being said, y'all, appreciate you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do better in this and whatnot. Leave a like, subscribe, and with that being said, VGC out.